So today is another stretching video. We are using the foam roller. You can get these pretty much anywhere. Some of them are twice as long. This one's just a smaller one. This is something called myofascial release. So it's just kind of breaking apart the muscles, the tension, the buildup of the lactic acid in a way that stretching can't. So I highly recommend it, incorporating it with the different types of stretching. It's really great for those that are walking and running a lot and even just working out on a regular basis. So let's begin. Start. We're really just going to kind of work a lot of this area. So I'm going to lay on it right, and I'm just going to roll this small amount of my weight right on my hip. So I'm just going to go back and forth. It's not a big area, but really kind of digs down deep. And do that back and forth 10 times. And then we're just gonna roll a little bit to the hip. Get that. It's gonna be a little bit bigger of a roll here. One leg's on the ground, the other leg can be on the ground or just up. And I'm gonna roll over to the booty. So this you kind of do both glutes together. Just rolling back and forth. Working those glutes a lot. Really make sure your weight is in the glute on this. I'm going to continue rolling around, getting the other hip. So I'm just laying directly on my hip on the bottom. Might even lay back just slightly. If you feel a part that's more tense or a little bit more sore when you hit there, stay in that moment, stay in that position longer. Do it 20 times back and forth. Really release. Everybody's got different levels of tension in different places. And then I'm going to hit that hip flexor on the other side. So my weight is in my forearms, it's in my toes, just rocking back and forth right here on my hip flexor. Nice. Next, we're going to get a longer motion. We're going to work on this IT band. So this is really tight, specifically on runners and walkers, or those that's doing a lot of plyometrics and jumping. So it's below the hip to the knee. Just really going to roll. Whew. You're supporting yourself, forearm, hand, and then my toes on the ground. And can feel this. If it's sore, don't skip over that muscle. That's the one that actually needs it the most. So maybe go a little slower, take some extra breaks. That. Time. Just sides. You can roll over or you can switch sides like this. Again, carefully laying on it, getting from that knee up to the hip. Really releasing tension in the muscles. There's one spot, like I said, more tender. You can even stop there for an extra second. Don't forget to take deep breaths throughout this. We're gonna roll over to those quads. So that's the front of the legs, and we can actually do these at the same time or different. I'm gonna do it at the same time, but feel a lot of tension, you can always do them individually. I'm just gonna roll back and forth. Roll, roll up, and roll back. And make sure when you're rolling, roll slowly. One more. Just walking on those forearms, just above the knee, just below the hip flexors. The final, well, two more. Next, I want to roll out the upper back here. So I'm just going to start mid-back. If you've got long hair like me, you can put it up, pull it to the side. Just gonna rock back and forth. Here, you can even open up the arms. Like this. Do this anywhere 5 to 10 times. Feel the muscles release. And the last exercise is harder for me to do because I have my small one down here. But I want you to lay on it to where your head, your neck is supported. It's like right on your spine. You've got the longer one, it's a lot easier. And I just want you to open up. We're just gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Open up those shoulders, let them release. Open the neck. Just deep breaths in, deep breath out. Breath in, deep breath out. And there you are, a little foam rolling stretching.